This is ethanol, and humans have utilized fermentation to produce it for thousands of years and have apparently been consuming it for millions. The concept of using yeast to convert plant sugars into alcohol is most widely known for its use on grapes, yielding wine, and barley, yielding beer, but has been applied to literally every consumable I could imagine. Somewhere around a couple thousand years ago, humans discovered distillation, which allowed for concentrating and purifying the results of plant fermentation into stronger forms that we know today as spirits. A typical liquor store might classify spirits into the following main groups: vodka, gin, bourbon, whiskey, scotch, brandy, cognac, tequila, and rum. This is confusing because bourbon and scotch are both subcategories of whiskey, much as cognac is a subcategory of brandy. Vodka can be made from any of the other spirit groups if you distill enough times, and gin is made from the post-processing of neutral spirit, and many spirit subgroups are excluded entirely. A more consistent approach would be to categorize distilled spirits by their base agricultural products, which would then yield 4 distinct main groups: grain spirits, fruit spirits, agave spirits, and sugarcane spirits, each with many nested subcategories. Some of these metaclasses, such as whiskey, have well-known and well-advertised constituents, while for others, such as sugarcane spirits, it is very notably much less the case. This group is most well known for rum, which is made from fermented molasses, a byproduct of sugar production, but has many subgroups, such as rum agricole, cachaça, and Batavia Iraq. Each of these categories has further divisions when considering country of origin, distillation style, aging, and more. Although all spirits in a particular subgroup have the same fermentation source, there are still huge differences in the final taste. The interesting cause for these differences is the fact that distillation isn't a perfect separation of ethanol from all other molecules in the plant fermentation. Otherwise, everything would just taste like vodka. But instead, each distillery will reflect a rich palette of various organic molecules that are from the starting plant itself, byproducts of its fermentation, or from distillation and aging. The important ones to know are esters, ketones, and aldehydes. What this really means is that the world of rum is just a beautiful playground for organic chemistry. Complementing its complex chemistry are the cocktails most closely correlated with rum, tiki. These drinks are characterized by their unique and layered flavor composition and at times lengthy ingredient list, along with eye-catching presentations. Perhaps unsurprisingly, a world-level systems engineer who spent time dissecting the Windows operating system has turned his analytical skills to the worlds of rum and tiki, increasing the access to and the comprehensibility of these amazing spaces. He operates a very insightful blog, has published a book, runs 2 great Instagram accounts, and has been appointed a WIRSPA community envoy, the go-between of the rum distilleries and the general public. He was also kind enough to spend some time talking in depth about these worlds. Our talk covers 3 sections: discussions about Matt himself, about rum, and about cocktails. Each section can be viewed independently, if desired.